When I say have, I mean had. I don't have the problem anymore. I had a problem with buying cars. This channel was specifically supposed to be for vehicle repairs, maintenance, etc., etc. And it started on vehicles that I had already owned that I daily drove. And then things got crazy. Things got really crazy. I ended up buying, and I don't even think this is all of them, 41 cars. I've owned 41 cars, 4 of which I still own. This doesn't include motorcycles. If you count a scooter as a motorcycle, 5 motorcycles. Now, these were all supposed to be assets to the channel and assets to making content. Well, instead they were money pits. Are money pits. I say are because there is one that I'm currently working on. You'll see a video on soon. That one's not so much a money pit. We'll get into it in that video. So the primary goal of this channel was to get cars, fix cars, and sell the cars. I would buy them, make as many videos as I could, and then sell them. The problem I had was I got attached to these cars. In one way or another, I spent my time, I spent my energy, and I just became attached to some of them. And so recently I went from, I think it was 8 or 10 cars. Currently I'm sitting at 5 cars. We'll call it 4 because I don't have the title for one of them. Now, of those 4 cars, 2 of them are daily drivers. One for me, one for the wife. One of them is a pickup truck that gets used as a pickup truck. That's the 1971 F100. That's not my daily. And the other one I'm currently working on, you guys will see that in a future video. I'm not attached to that one, but if things keep going the way they're going with my daily driver, it might become my daily driver, and I'll end up selling my current daily driver, which I am also attached to. I wouldn't say I'm addicted to buying cars, but when I see a good deal, I mean, you gotta go with the good deal, whether you have the money or not. So I work a regular job, I have regular bills like everybody else, and I don't always have extra money for these cars. And I shouldn't be using that money for extra cars. So I think what I've been doing in the past is I've been financing, trying to make videos for this channel, and that has to stop. It shouldn't have started in the first place, but it definitely has to stop, and it has stopped. The past 3-4 months have been nothing but grinding, paying off credit cards that I used for fixing these various projects. I really want to make the content that I started making in the beginning, which is general repairs, how-to videos. The only roadblock I'm running into now is with the city that I live in. The only area on my property that I can work on cars that's comfortable and a nice place to work on is my driveway. Well, the driveway is in view of the entire city, not the entire city, but in view of the road. And recently I've had warnings of code violations. Now, these code violations were mostly for the weeds growing in my yard, but part of the code violation letter said non-running vehicles. You could say it was kind of a kick in the pants for what I do here on this channel. So what I'm trying to do is get either a place that I can make these videos and go back to the roots of the channel and do how-to and repair videos, and I mean, that's what I was doing before. Various things would break on my vehicles, and heck, why not make a video about it? If it's going to be a common enough issue on my vehicle that it's breaking at 97,000 miles or 60,000 miles or 130,000 miles, maybe there's other people experiencing the same thing. And that's come with some success, one of them being the Ford Focus. Now those videos were very early and they weren't done that great, but they do have plenty of views. Another one is the Dodge Journey. Various things on that would break, or people just need to know. One of the most popular ones is how to remove the second row seats. Some people would like to know how to do that. So right now I'm lost on what to do. Right now I'm figuring out how to pay back the money that I've borrowed for the last 4 years of trying to make this work. Trying to make this, I don't want to say profitable, but I still enjoy working on cars. I mean, that's what I went to school for. I went to school back in 2019 to get my ASE certification. That's what I wanted to do, and that's what I've been doing. The issue arises that now I can't film videos in my driveway. I shouldn't say that. What I should say is I'm afraid to film videos in my driveway for fear of another code violation. Even though I didn't get a code violation, it was just a warning. As you can see from this room, it's pretty packed. It's a 10 by 12, I think 10 by 15, something like that shed. And it's packed. There's not a lot of room to work in here. There's not a lot of room to do anything in here. I could do whatever I want in this room all day long, but guess what? That's gonna be not very interesting for people watching. Not to mention, I'm a big tinkerer. I love tinkering on things. As you can see from the state of this room, tinkering on things is just something that I enjoy doing. For instance, I've got an RC car here that I enjoy playing with sometimes. I enjoy taking it apart. I enjoy, running it and playing with it, a couple hours a week, and that's just fine and dandy. But I would like a place to be able to put that rather than on top of the toolbox. And so I think my goal for the next little while is going to be to build some sort of garage. And what that will allow me to do is I won't be purchasing vehicles for the channel just to do repairs on the channel, even if it's a good deal. Even if it's free, I won't be getting any vehicles. I have passed on several opportunities for vehicles over the last few months. So I already touched on this before, but my goal right now is to create a bigger space for me to be able to work and tinker on things, in addition to having that space to provide the information that I wish I had working on vehicles. One of the vehicles I do have is a 2022 Bronco Sport. Now, eventually, things are going to be breaking on that. There's a lot of people that have made videos on how to do this, how to do that, and when the time comes that something breaks on that, I want to be able to have the opportunity to make that video. Maybe not first, but try and do it the best way possible. And that's kind of what I've tried to do over the course of the lifetime of this channel. And a lot of it is generalities. Generalities. I think that's a word. Most people know how to change the oil on a car. If they don't, they know how to look up how to change the oil on a car. But some cars are different. If you think, let's say the 3.6 Pentastar in the Dodge Journey, the oil filter's on the top. It's a canister filter, as opposed to, I don't have one right here, but the filter that screws on the bottom. Specific information for vehicles in that way can be beneficial to the audience. It's not necessarily something they're going to subscribe for, but it's something that I like to provide as a service. I love teaching. I'm not good at teaching, I don't think. I just like showing the way that I do things. The ultimate goal, build a bigger space, make more specified content without spending money, or at least without spending unnecessary money. It's one of those things I just need to find out what's the priority and stick to that trajectory. It's been fun. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.